name's Alesha. I'm 18 years old, turning 19. I don't know, I live at home with my parents. I was born in Thailand, but I've been in Brisbane for like 7 years or 8 years, I don't know. But yeah, that's me. I'm not studying at the moment, I'm working. I've got 3 jobs, so that's fun. But yeah, just trying to save and become independent and move out of home. Yeah. I'm pretty like happy. It's really cool being able to share a story. I think that's awesome. So I am happy to be here, but I am pretty nervous because I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know how I feel about certain topics. So that will be interesting. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
Why do you think that it's important to be able to be open and be yourself?
I think it's really important because, well, in this, I don't know if it's just this generation, but I reckon a lot of kids and people our age these days, they're just not happy or free to express who they are. They find it really difficult. It's weird because, like, you know, ages ago people just did it all the time and it wasn't a big deal, but a lot of people now really struggle. So I think it's important to take time alone, like alone time, and kind of explore who you are and things you like doing and don't like, just real simple things. And that way it kind of like helps you enjoy life. So I always think it's important to express yourself, obviously in the best way possible, like to not offend people, so you do it politely and things like that. But I think self-expression is really important.
What makes you different or unique?
That's tricky. Okay, like since moving back to Brisbane, I've noticed, I don't mean to generalize, but I've noticed that a lot of people live the same routine. Like they study during the weekday, they work during the weekday, and then they party on the weekend, and that's generally their cycle, and they don't really do much else, which is cool and it works for some people. But for me, that doesn't work for me at all, and I like to think I'm different because I would much rather like go exploring to a new place or go on adventures and meet new people rather than, you know, go to the clubs on a Saturday night. I love like exploring and finding out new things, new places, just anything, learning about new things. And I think that's what makes me different. I don't know, I'm really quite a passionate and emotional person. So I'm not kind of into doing things that don't really offer you a lot, as in, you know, growth-wise. But yeah, yeah.
Why do you think that it's hard for people to be able to fully express themselves?
I think the main reason it's hard for people to express themselves is because they themselves don't know who they are. And I think that's really quite common. Like even for me, I got no idea who I am, and I've spent a lot of time trying to think and figure it out. But you know, it's probably going to happen for a while, and that's cool. But I think it's important that you try and take steps to work out who you are in life, because for me, that's kind of like what life's all about. Finding out who you are, what works for you, what doesn't, you know, what your strengths and weaknesses are, what you can do in this world, in your life. But yeah, I mean, yeah, what was the question, I think?
Why do you think it's hard for people to fully express themselves?
Yeah, I think it's just hard because they don't know who they are and they don't know how to do it. You know, I mean, they just don't take time out to spend time with themselves.
Mm-hmm. What does unconditional self-love look like for you on a daily basis?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. In this topic, unconditional self-love, I don't really have a lot of. I never really used to. Lately, I kind of did, you know, just kind of accepting who you are and that it's okay to be you and be different. You know, you don't have to look like everyone else or be like everyone else. You know, independency and being individual is fine, and that's great. I'm all for it. But in saying that, I don't think I have a lot of self-love. I would like to, because I think it would make me happy on a daily basis and things like that. But if I think about it, I don't really know what I do to show myself self-love. Not really anything, I don't think, you know. Yeah.
Tend to your emotional, physical, spiritual and mental needs?
Well, physical, I do enjoy the gym, you know, things like that. Like, I enjoy keeping fit and going to the gym, and like last year I put on a lot of gap fat overseas in my gap year, and that made me really unhappy because last year I was, you know, emotionally, mentally I was super happy. I was at the highest I've ever been. But yeah, physically I was at a really low point. So this year it's kind of about finding a balance for both. But physically, yeah, it's about going to the gym and keeping fit for me. I do get quite self-conscious with my weight. That is a big thing for me. And as well as my appearance in terms of like skin and things like that. Like, you'll never not see me without makeup on. Like, my skin's really bad, and I don't know, it's just something I have to do. Like, I hate not having makeup on. But in terms of like mental and emotional, that's where I tend to have a lot of alone time and have time with myself, and that really helps me. Just kind of like self-reflection, that's how I deal with a lot of it. As for spiritual, that's a good one. I don't really believe in a specific God. I do believe there is, you know, someone up there, a God. I just don't really know, you know, who or what, or, you know, what they do. If I had to pick one, I'd probably believe in the universe kind of thing, as a higher being. Though I do find Buddhism really interesting, and I would like to learn more about it because I think I could relate to it quite a lot. But as for that, yeah.
You think about loving yourself unconditionally, what reactions do you have?
Sometimes I think I don't deserve it. That's just a natural one. I don't know why, but that's just what my mind goes to. Even though I know, you know, everyone deserves self-love and they should always love themselves. You know, that's the most important thing. But like last year I really tried to learn to love myself, and I did really well. But lately it's kind of because of my weight, I think, and I'm finding it really hard accepting that. But in terms of like being independent, and like if, you know, someone has a set idea of me and I don't meet that, then I'm not like that's fine for me. Like, I'm not happy about it. I still accept who I am, and you know, I still love myself. So yeah, but in terms of general self-love, I don't know, I just don't think I do it, or you know, I should self-love. But yeah, no, it's definitely an important thing that you need to work on.
Why is your body a good place to be?
My body, as in
Your physical body, why is it a good place to be?
oh, see, like, when you say that, I would just be, oh, it's not, like, yeah, I'm just really self-conscious and happy with my weight. Like, there's so many occasions I haven't gone out because I don't feel comfortable going out and socialising with people or friends just because of the way I look. And it's sad because that shouldn't stop you at all, but for me it does. Lately I have been going out and trying to just accept it, like, everyone looks different and it's fine, you can still have a good time. And, you know, I have had a good time, but deep down it's still a big thing for me. But despite all that, I am still happy in my body because I know I have the power to change it. And I think that's a really big thing.
Your favourite thing and your least favourite thing about your body?
Oh, my least favourite thing all my life has always been my legs. I used to be a gymnast, and I always had the biggest legs. And for some reason I just really hated it. But for now, like, I don't like it because they're like the fattest part of my body. That's why I don't like it. But looking back, like, I don't know why I didn't like my legs. Like, they were the muscliest part, and for me, like, I want to be muscly, so I don't know why. But yeah, my legs has always been just the part I really don't like. As for my favourite, that's really hard. I don't really know, like, maybe just my eyes. I don't know, like, people always say I have nice eyes and that makes me feel nice, but like, I've never really thought about it. But yeah, I'd probably go with my eyes.